On this concert, it's the Scholarship Gala concert, and it's the Montgomery College Orchestra and Chorus.
This concert is one of our fundraisers for the Scholarship Fund, which provides second-year Montgomery College students to have some of their tuition funded through this program.
The chorus here at Montgomery College has all the music majors that are piano majors, guitar majors, and the voice majors are required to take it. But it's open to anybody that's a student at Montgomery College. So we have a mix of students. A lot of them sang in their high school chorus and loved it, and there's some other major here, but they see chorus listed and they take it as an elective, a general elective. And so we have a nice mix of all the student population. We also have some retired seniors that come in and sing, so we tap into that part of the community. And then I have a lot of former college students that used to be in the chorus that come back and sing. They really enjoy it.
Being in the chorus is always a lot of fun. It's nice to work with a lot of interesting people who have a lot of different backgrounds in music. And so, you know, some people can't read very well, some people are better readers. And it's always nice to get a piece and to work on it, and then to finally get to the culmination and to be able to perform in the concert and to hear it all come together is always a really rewarding experience.
I've been singing for a long time. I started my singing career, if you want to call it a career, my singing experience in high school, which was obviously, you know, a lot of years ago, more than 40 years ago. And I sang in the choir, in the Schola Cantorum, and a variety of things in high school. But it was an all-boys school, so I never had an opportunity to sing with women. So one of my great thrills in coming to Montgomery College and realizing that there was a chorus here, and I joined the chorus, and we have these wonderful women singing. The sopranos just soar, and it's such a delight to sing with them, and you know, it just really makes you feel part of this fantastic group of just making beautiful music.
The mix of people here, there are a lot of people. We have the alumni, we have the current students, we have older people, we have younger people coming here, and it's really awesome because when we all come together and we sing together, it's really fun.
Every semester, the end of the semester, we do a concert in December, and we do one later in the spring semester, at the end of the semester, in May usually. And we always perform with the Symphony Orchestra, which is a class that meets on Monday nights. And the orchestra itself is students, Montgomery College students. It's community members, again, a lot of community members. And then we have a program with the orchestra called Empowered to Excel, which is for high school students. They audition and they get college credit as a high school student to play in the orchestra. And so again, we have many generations of people in the orchestra.
The harp, organ, violin soloist, and then only violas, cellos, and select brass instruments with timpani. That's it. So you're thinking about maybe 15 to 16 players total. So it should be a terrific collaboration.
I love it a lot, you know, because you hear all these different parts, plus it is a full ensemble. So you do have the wind parts, and in most places, most orchestras that you hear about, you know, it's just completely strings, and you don't get to hear the dynamic between, you know, harmonies here and, you know, the counterpoints.
Towards the end of the semester, we start rehearsing together. The chorus itself rehearses during the day as a class, and that's just with me playing piano and accompanying. And it's always exciting for them to get together with the orchestra and get to sing with the full orchestra. And likewise with the orchestra to hear the choral part added on top of their parts.
And it's important for students in orchestra not only to play orchestra literature, but combine with the chorus, and vice versa, chorus to sing with an orchestra. How many times do you get to do that in your lifetime? Around here, you know, that's not a professional situation, so we're really lucky. We're fortunate.
My real love of music is the choral music, choral repertoire, and the singing I have done, the competitions I've won as a singer, as a mezzo-soprano, were always the oratorio competitions and singing the choral repertoire as a soloist. So, and most of the jobs, singing jobs I had were those.
I went to Catholic University right down the street here in Washington at the invitation of the dean, Murray Sidlin, and he invited me down here, and at that same time I made my professional debut with the National Symphony Orchestra conducting at the Kennedy Center.
I love it because they love to sing together. People love to sing together. And quite honestly, the group makes so much of a better sound than any individual. It's an amazing phenomenon. And that's exciting when you're a teacher.
When I first got to Montgomery College, I wasn't a music major. I was a gen ed student, and music was something that I had done for a really long time, but I had never really taken it seriously. And the only music course that I took for a while was just taking chorus. But it was always a really good reinforcement.
When I first came here, I didn't like my voice, and I didn't know what I was going to do. So when I first came here and took the class with Dr. Donnelly, and she auditioned me, and she was like, you know, you'll be a voice major here, you'll be one of my students.
I was trained as a scientist, and I spent 20 years doing science administration in the federal government. And now I'm getting an opportunity to develop my right brain.
In the end, doing chorus and doing chamber choir really was what helped me pick to be a music major, to be like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and this is where I want to go.
It's a great place. The music program here is phenomenal. I am so impressed with the professors. I just think that they're kind, but they're rigorous. I've learned so much. I had no idea how much there was to music.
What I really respect about the professors in the music department is that they all seem to have made it, which is a big thing for a musician, I feel. That to be surrounded by professors who, in their own right, are spectacular musicians, it's a great environment.
Professor Sarkowski is a very vibrant conductor. I like his methods, definitely, because he always seems to keep you at the edge of your seat.
I just love Dr. Donnelly. She's like my second mom. When I'm sick, she's there and everything. And I just love the students here and all the teachers. I've learned a lot about music that I had no idea about.
Matthew, as an assistant, is a very expressive person. I like the way he conducts a lot, and he's very specific in telling you where you need to be on a piece and how it needs to be expressed. And he does a very good job of explaining why the piece works the way it does.
Being in chorus is, it's like being on a team. It's like being on a sports team, only a team where you're not singled out.
We have a terrific hall right on campus, the Robert Perilla Performing Arts Center. But it's so great to work with this orchestra, and this orchestra is doing so well because people's attitudes. It's about the music.
We get to sing with the full orchestra, which is cool. During our rehearsals, Dr. Donnelly plays the piano for us. So when we do get to the chorus, it's a totally different sound, and the sound is amazing.
It gives you a lot of morale to, just keep working hard at everything, and it also helps out that everybody's also, working the program as well, and that, they're having hard times just as you are, and they're having a good time just as you are.
The best part about being in the music program at Montgomery College is the support that I get from pretty much every angle. Every professor here seems to really be looking out for their students, and it kind of feels like home.
I would encourage anybody that has any interest in music, or even if you don't even know that you have an interest in music, just come take a class, and I think you'll be hooked.
For more information about how to apply for a music department scholarship, call 240-567-5209 or go to montgomerycollege.edu/departments/musicrv.